This is part 2 of Prince's journey, who was diagnosed with an aggressive carcinoma stomach cancer. In my last video, I talked about how I was told that there were no treatment options available for Prince and that I had to look for alternative solutions. That led to changing everything, from food, water, and looking into holistic cancer support remedies. But in the meantime, until the remedies came in, I was using natural anti-inflammatory things like olive leaf extract, turmeric, and dandelion tea to hold them off. So last night we started the vital health or vital science medicine for Prince, and so he took the powder last night, as well as the hemp oil and the vital liquids, which I believe is just like some sort of fish oil. He liked the taste of the powder. He didn't really like the taste of the fish oil or the hemp oil, so we had to syringe that. He's been very lethargic today. I was a little worried because we were giving him a lot of supplements alongside it, so we decided to cut those out while he's on this treatment. We don't want him to detoxify a little too much. But other than the lethargy, I think he's in a pretty good shape. His appetite didn't decrease. He's going to the bathroom well. The only thing I haven't really moderated today was his liquid intake. So tomorrow I'm going to for sure take note of that and put some water in his food. I did look on ChatGPT. It said that on this treatment, he could be experiencing lethargic symptoms just because his body is going through the motion of fighting this illness and healing his body, which in itself is going to be a lot. So what we took out from his supplements are the dandelion tea. We're not giving him that anymore. The olive leaf extract, though I do believe one of those two were really helping him. And one more thing, I still have the turkey tail mushroom and chaga mushroom mix, which was originally labeled as brain support, but because of the ingredients and how they don't overlap with everything else, I'm keeping it here for now. But if he keeps expressing lethargic symptoms, then I'm going to think about re-strategizing. And one more thing to note is that I did introduce him to the powder of the Vitality Science, but the recommended dosage for his size was 3/4 teaspoons, but instead I'm doing half a teaspoon because right now we're at a stage where we're trying to see his reaction to these things before we up the dosage. Right now, because he's very lethargic, I'm going to stay at that dosage for now. I don't want to increase it and make him sick. The next day, as you can see here, we are no longer spoon feeding or syringing Prince's food and supplements. He is eating from his bowl, which makes us happy to see. Again, at this point, we are giving him Koha, Rabbit Formula, Vitality Science, and CBD oil, and all the links for these are in the caption down below. Unlike before, he has enough energy to eat, walk around on his own, and even groom and fight with our other cat, Kitty. So we're about 3 to 4 days into the treatment, and we've been seeing really great progress. It is kind of hard to get him to eat the fish oil, but he's been eating the powder really well. The hemp oil, we kind of feed it with the fish oil, so we don't know if he likes the taste of that or not. It's been pretty easy to feed him the CBD oil though. You just have to rub it into his gums, and he doesn't mind that too much. But yesterday we did make the mistake of feeding him a little too late, 2 hours later than usual, and he threw up a lot. And we also syringed him the fish oil, which he really didn't like. We usually spoon feed it to him, but yeah, we made the great mistake of that. So he was really nauseous last night, and we had to force feed him quite a few times. And we also gave him anti-nausea pills from Vitality Science. They definitely did not recommend giving him like actual medicine from the vet to be mixed with their medicine. So I mean, it worked really effectively, so we're planning to get more of that. He's been doing really great. He's had a lot more energy. He's a little lethargic right now because I just gave him the CBD, but his eyes are definitely more open,
more energetic, he's calmer, he's had less pain twitches, and he's been more interactive with everyone.
What are you guys doing? You got your paw on her? Oh, are you guys cuddling? Are you guys cuddling and sunbathing? We caught them like this. We're all third wheelers here. Oh, they're so cute.
Prince got embarrassed.
He did. He took his arm off. As you can see here, during the day he was doing perfectly fine, but at night he's showing that he's in pain. This process wasn't at all smooth or easy, so I wanted to bring this to your attention that this up and down is normal. We're a few days into Prince's treatment. We've been experimenting with foods a lot, but I think we found a winner. We're going to stick to Koa limited ingredient rabbit because he doesn't like instinct rabbit formula, and the ones that he likes unfortunately has fish or chicken or eggs, and we don't know if he's allergic to those, so we're trying to stay away from those until we can get an allergy test in. We're also trying to stick with rabbit and pork formulas now because we're not too sure if he has hyperthyroidism, which is common in older cats, and I'm not too sure if lamb is too good for him, so we're gonna stick with rabbit and pork for now. And he's been taking his medicine well. We've been also going a little bit up and down with his medicine formula, his CBD formula. What I think we might have to do is just stick to CBD at night. He gets very lethargic throughout the day when he does 1 dose of CBD in the morning and 1 dose at night. So instead of that, we might do hemp oil in the morning, hemp oil at night, and CBD at night as well. Let's see how that goes. But we're not going too crazy with his medicine experiments. We're just trying to find that perfect spot to see where he feels the best. Right now we're doing still a little bit under the recommended for his medicine, just for his body to adjust. And then we'll see how that goes. He's been feeling pretty good, but I wouldn't say he's there yet. So until we get there, I'm gonna keep experimenting little by little. All right. Okay. So we're officially 9 days in treatment by Vitality Science, and we have been seeing slight improvements. We've been seeing less pain twitches. There are some days where he's very energetic. There are some days where he's pretty lethargic. Today he was a little bit lethargic, but we strongly suspect it's also because we're kind of experimenting with food. We kind of decided to just stick with the limited diet recipe by Koha instead of giving him like the NND or the feline natural, something like that, just because he has different reactions based on those. It could be due to allergies, not too sure, but we're just gonna stick to Koha and his medicine for now. We also did give him a dewormer. This is his 3rd week of dewormers. We're going to do that for 2 months, 3 days on, 4 days off. It's not supposed to be harmful for him in his process, so we're gonna just experiment with that. He has been very good with not throwing up. We've also been giving him this natural soil probiotic recipe from Vitality Science. We've been using that instead of the anti-nausea pills that the vet gave us, and he hasn't been throwing up. He's been doing really great. We can tell that he's still in a little bit of pain here and there, but I think when we give him the medicine and then the CBD, that really helps him a lot. And we did reduce the CBD to 1 drop a day and hemp oil to twice a day. That seems to be helping, but we can definitely increase the CBD if it seems like he's more in pain. So we'll kind of go along with the flow and see how he reacts to things. But right now, I think we definitely hit the sweet spot with his medicine. So we're gonna stay there, the Koha, recipe as well and not mess with that, and just kind of see how he does for the next few days and see if there's improvements from this point on. And then if there's improvements, and we're gonna increase the dose of the medicine very slightly. All right, stay tuned, everyone.
Thank you so much for watching our 2-part vlog series. The first 2 weeks was a lot of adjustments and tinkers, but I wanted to show the real scenes behind this whole process. As much as I would like to say it was easy and smooth, it wasn't. It was a lot of worries and uncertainties and tweaks. In the next part of the series, I am going to go over Prince's progress, what eventually worked for him, and our feeding routine. If you're interested in my products, I will be linking them in my caption down below.